Welcome back, you friends of the feather. It's the Peacocks versus Student University picking a playbook. 1, 2, 3. Oh, UNLV. They got some decent plays in there. Oh, God.
To get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. Extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
Rides to back and leaves it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Baxter. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The kick is on its way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly with it.
Wants to throw it. Quickly to the
Tim Twain.
It's a fumble.
Oh, he was down.
Falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces off.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Like it over on this
So
one.
he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge.
Come on, Tim
and it
Twain.
comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the run, it's Hawkins. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line.
Can't be missing tackles, boys.
First down. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the gun. Turning it on. And
Come on.
Some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Fights off the defense.
Jesus.
And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the
Oh,
defense.
J.R. Timken.
They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. a play fake. Now to throw. The sure hands. It's Perry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it past the first.
Slither 10.
Still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
With the catch, it's Ferguson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
Good block out there.
Physical pass defense.
Tell you what, that's a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Turning to the running game.
Oh, throw that out there. What are you doing?
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Missed it. For fuck's sake.
No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, struggling.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Running game so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Good D, Timken.
On the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go right back to the run. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Wants to fire on second down. Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as
I had to get rid of that earlier. It was wide
In
open.
the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. Yeah. It's Campbell.
Close.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Send the tight end in motion. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Get in there.
Way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run it on.
There we go. Slither Tim.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over UCLA.
Let's go, D. Keep it up.
Boy, KC has you covered here in studio.
I want
guys,
Miss
in case
Tech.
anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, that's a legal man downfield. I'll take that.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Baxter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Powers
No,
through the defense.
this tackling.
Breaks into the open.
Come on.
To the 46-yard line.
The only offense they've had is missed tackles. For fuck's sake.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Slides away. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense
Jesus Christ, guys.
And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a
Frickin' QB keep me, right?
Opportunity for this offense, perhaps.
It's not even doing that well. It's just breaking fucking tackle.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
Frustrating.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
They've got the screen set up.
Good
He
defense.
did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, hold on to it.
Physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to throw again. Using his legs to buy some time. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, that's not who I meant to throw it to, and that's a new play there. Okay.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. This time they'll go to the running game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Find space on the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. There's the pressure. Finding open areas.
So glad I had a death blitz on. Come on.
Striking distance at the 37. On first and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to
There's no way they can get a kickoff here. No way.
It'll be 4th and short. They've decided to try
Oh,
to go
dog shit.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards
15
out.
seconds? No way.
Played 2 quarters here. Time
Oh, well.
to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises
All right,
of
come
one
on,
of the
offense.
elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Campbell. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw
That
this thing
place
away.
is working out
You wanna
better.
take a sack,
And here we go again.
Use extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal.
Jesus Christ. Fucking tired of this.
Good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Now this offense is back on the field.
I mean, I don't know.
Gets away. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense did a good job.
There's been so many fucking points out there. This week's them kicking a game-winning 58-yard field goal right in the butt after 3 broken tackles.
And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up. Huge here. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought
Why did I
down
call
after a
timeout?
nice game. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The short hands, it's Campbell. Hard-hitting tackle.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get 1st downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Tim Twig, get in there! Ah! From the 1, God damn it.
Could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd and goal, he carries.
Get in there, for fuck's sake.
Find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Just a
I was open.
Too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Oh, that should have been picked.
Incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up.
This guy's not a good thrower. He became Scrandy. Go Peacocks!
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh, Sahara.
Inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Yeah!
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah! Can't be doing that, Mountain Dewskis.
Roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal.
That a babe.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Unleashes it on the run. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On third and long,
Yeah, baby.
Right there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Nice cut.
For the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the air on first down.
That was awful.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Sets up the screen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it.
Oh, nice punt. Oh, little coffin corner me. Well, time for 94 the other way here on one play.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. On the run, it's Baxter. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, big play there, Tamino.
Good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
He's got it down the right side. And he gets it done on third
Oh,
down.
dirty
They
back
move the
shoulder.
chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback.
Breaks into the
Pennington, what are you doing?
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Glenn. He's brought
Defense
down
breaking down.
for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They just keep firing. Going for 6.
Oh, pick it off, boys.
Intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about
Should have ended it there.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, come on.
It's a touchdown.
And it's so
Well, we got a ball game here, bud.
relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know
Only could have made a field goal from the 5-yard line, 6-yard. Oh, God.
Well, the chemistry between
What
these
is
two guys
that?
is great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is good.
Is that a mascot?
Might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
No.
Fumble way behind the line.
Well, got ourselves a ball game.
Didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
Jesus.
Man, I can't do
Should've
that.
just ran the ball.
I got the
Damn it.
football,
That's cute.
I got the lead. The clock is my friend, and
Woof.
now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble.
Gross.
Costly fumble.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, yes! Down! Pipkin! Pipkin! Ardor!
And some guys just have a knack of finding.
I'm precious!
He is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Got him. Got him.
Got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to
Woo!
from here.
Good God, boys. Get out of town. Woo! By the hair of my chinny chin chin, baby.
Battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a
Sahara,
battle. We
the
knew
Frosh.
it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're back. This team just, they find a way to get things done.
Another
That's
3
why they're
years
where
before I
they're
have to
at.
play the
And I
do.
expect this
Thank
team to
God.
stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David